Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Bandorama. We're happy to have you here, especially parents of fifth graders who perhaps are attending their first Bandorama. And what we'd like you to do is turn off all your devices and focus, if you would, for about an hour on an instrumental curriculum, grades 5 through 12. And I think if you do that, the curriculum will be somewhat self-evident to you without me having to talk much about it. And we're excited to have all the students here to perform. At the end, we're going to perform a piece together, all at once, that we have not rehearsed together. So we'll see how that goes. I encourage parents who haven't thought about this perhaps before to view performances like this, actually all of them, more as a classroom where you have a chance to observe your child learning. Sometimes parents come to concerts with the expectation of being entertained, and although hopefully the concerts are entertaining, I think the deeper meaning and the deeper value is the artistic concepts that the kids are struggling with and trying to learn about. And you as parents, I think, can really understand that struggle a little bit if you think about watching them learn rather than watching them entertain you. It's just a thought, but I encourage you to think that way. Our first group are our first year players, fifth graders, the fifth grade concert band under the direction of Miss Jenny Greenleaf, and they'll be performing tonight 3 pieces: Zombie Stomp, Geology, the study of rock, and Defeating the Giant. So would you welcome the fifth grade concert band directed by Miss Greenleaf. So how about one more nice round of applause for the 5th grade concert band? Ms. Tadoli, you want to come here and talk for a minute while we set this up? Would you welcome Ms. Cammie Tadoldi to the microphone?
Good evening. I just wanted to let you all know about our summer instrumental music program. If you just check out in this beautiful program of ours on page 12 and 13, gives you information about our summer instrumental music program, which is for grades 5 or entering grade 6 through 9. And this is a great opportunity for students to continue their growth over the summer. The counselors are our students from our high school instrumental ensembles, and they work to mentor the students through the summer camp. Just a show of hands, how many of you here have been to the SIMC or Summer Instrumental Music Camp? Raise your hand nice and high. It's a good time, right? Yes. All right, so we would love to have you, and we do chamber music. The students get a chance to play in a jazz band or a symphony orchestra, and chamber ensembles. And we'd love to have you. You can come for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. We're very flexible. And if you have any questions about the program, feel free to email me and visit our website, please, www.simc.info. Thank you so much.
Our second group this evening is the 6th grade concert band under the direction of Mr. Ted Haggerty. Their program this evening includes the Honor Roll March, Reflections, and Quantum. So would you welcome, under the direction of Mr. Ted Haggerty, the Ahern 6th grade concert band. How about one more hand for the 6th grade concert band? While we get set up for the 7th and 8th grade band, I'd like to invite a couple members of the Foxborough Music Association, Mrs. Anderson, Mrs. Morrison, come up and say a few words to you while we make this set change.
Good evening. Good evening. I'll try to keep this brief. My name is Nancy Morrison. I'm a parent of 2 children in the Foxborough Music Program. One is in the 8th grade band, the other's in the high school orchestra. On behalf of the Foxborough Music Association, welcome to Bandorama. A lot goes on behind the scenes to bring this and other high quality musical performances to our community. The Foxborough Music Association, otherwise known as FMA, plays an important and supportive role. The FMA is a volunteer-based, nonprofit 501c3 public charity dedicated to the support and enrichment of students enrolled in the Foxborough Public Schools music program. Our website, Foxborough, B-O-R-O, music.com, contains great information regarding various concerts and activities to build a strong community for our students. Feel free to follow the Foxborough Music Association on social media such as Facebook and Twitter to keep up to date on current news and concerts. And enjoy the concert.
Thank you.
Seventh and 8th grade concert band is going to be participating this coming weekend in the MICA State Band Orchestra Choral Festival. Foxborough is one of the host sites for this festival. And the 8th grade band, 7th and 8th grade band will be performing Saturday morning at, Mr. Haggerty, 8:30, so you want them here, I assume, by 7:30. Is that true? Okay, parents, just so you know. And this will be a great opportunity for the students to play and be adjudicated by some expert adjudicators, and then there'll be a clinic session afterwards, and the parents can observe one of the adjudicators working with the students to try and help them continue to grow and improve. Yes, MICA has increased the admission fee this year to $10 for adults and $5 for students. Just so you know in advance. But MICA runs one of the first-class festivals in this country, including a gold medal showcase at Symphony Hall in Boston, and is flying in adjudicators from around the country to make this a first-class experience for our students. So actually the cost is more than fair. So under the direction of Mr. Haggerty and Mr. Albro, we do have the 7th and 8th grade concert band, and they'll be playing March Chromatica, a childhood hymn, and dance episodes. So, would you welcome Mr. Albro and the 7th and 8th grade concert band. 7th and 8th grade concert band. How about that? We do have a special presentation we'd like to make tonight, and we have guests with us from the Massachusetts Instrumental Choral Conductors Association, MICA. We'd like to welcome their president, Mr. Josh Waller from King Philip High School, and from the executive board from the Needham Public Schools, Mr. Aaron Bush.
As Mr. Massey said, my name is Josh Woloff. I'm the president of MICA and band director over at King Philip Regional High School. Joining me again is Aaron Bush. The MICA Paul Smith Hall of Fame Award is presented annually to a Massachusetts music educator who is a musical professional and personal inspiration to students, the community, and other conductors. For over 30 years, the MICA Executive Board has recognized persons who best exemplify the high personal, musical, and professional teaching standards of the late Paul Smith Sr., former director of music at the Abington, Massachusetts Public School System. The recipient must have a minimum of 10 years teaching in Massachusetts, have a variety of conducting experiences, be active in promoting the value of music education both locally in the local community and across the state, recognize the importance of regular professional growth in the music field, and be a model of professionalism who supports MICA. This year, MICA was very proud to add the name of Ted Haggerty from the Ahern Middle School to this list. You can see a lot of Ted's accomplishments in your program. He has been a huge part of the Foxborough program for over, I believe it's 41 years. Is that correct, Ted? Yep. Some of his colleagues have said the following: Ted has always been a very humble team player. He's loyal to our music program and staff and is always willing to play any role that would improve the quality of musical experience for all the kids. He believes in the whole child and works hard to help all Ahern Middle School students succeed all they do. Another adds, I have a great amount of respect for Ted's constant openness to personal growth as a music educator. When many teachers become reluctant to changing their techniques or processes, Ted is open to always looking for new and innovative ways to become a better teacher and provide a better music education for his students. Once again, Mike is very proud to award Ted the Paul Smith Hall of Fame Award, and thank you for all you've done, Ted. Thank you very much.
I'd like to introduce you to our band president, Cara Doherty, who will tell you a few things about the piece we're going to play for you right now.
Hello, everyone. First, I'd just like to talk about ticket sales for our upcoming Pops concert. The Pops concert is one that we have annually. It showcases our concert choir, our concert band, which you see right here, the high school symphony orchestra, jazz ensemble, and jazz choirs. This year, the theme is an adventure through space, so this gymnasium will be transformed into outer space with like planets and stars and stuff. This year, we have performances on Saturday, May 14th at 7 o'clock and Sunday, May 15th at 12 o'clock. We'll begin selling table seating for the Pops this Thursday at our spring concert. You can buy a half table for $28 or a full table for $50. and pay for it in cash or a check made out to Town of Foxborough Music. And you can speak with me or Kate after tonight's performance if you have any questions about purchasing tickets in general. And the Pops concert is a really great opportunity for students, especially younger students, to see the variety of vocal and instrumental groups that we have at the high school. So thank you for your attention. I hope to see you in May. The first piece we are performing is a movement for Rosa, which is about Rosa Parks, so I'll say a brief statement about that. On December 1st, 1955, Rosa Parks was arrested for refusing to give up her seat to a white man on a segregated bus in Montgomery, Alabama. For her act of personal courage that sparked the civil rights movement of the 1950s, Mrs. Parks earned the title Mother to a Movement. A Movement for Rosa, composed by Mark Camphouse, contains 3 contrasting sections. The first section evokes Rosa's early years, from her birth in 1913 through her marriage to Raymond Parks. Section 2 portrays the years of racial strife in Montgomery and the quest for social equality. The third section is one of quiet strength and serenity. The hymn, We Shall Overcome, is heard in its entirety near the end. The work's final measures serve as an ominous reminder of racism's lingering presence in modern American society. Thank you.
And as almost all the other bands did, we'll close with a march. This is National Emblem March by the Vermont-born composer E. Bagley. Some historians have described this as a perfect march. It's got the national anthem hidden in it. See if you can notice it. This is going to be conducted by our assistant band director, someone you all know, Miss Jenny Greenleaf. Check. So now we're going to conclude our program by performing together a special arrangement of America. As I said, we've never rehearsed this together. So we need all the students to focus on their conductors so that we can all stay together. We need to listen and watch. How about that honor for Mr. Haggerty? How cool is that? You work hard for 41 years, and people around the state notice that. They notice it, especially in the music education community. We're a pretty tight community. We care about each other. Okay, all set, Mr. Albro. Here we go, America. How about the 5th grade band, conducted by Miss Greenleaf? Sixth grade band, conducted by Mr. Haggerty. 7th and 8th grade band, Mr. Albro, Mr. Haggerty. And the Foxborough High School concert band, conducted by Jenny Greenleaf. Just say one thing before we leave. Two things. Thanks for coming, and hopefully you learned some things about this program. Parents, one bit of advice: take the time at home to listen to your children play. Even if you don't understand what they're playing, let them play and you be the audience. It's huge. It's huge in terms of the encouragement they need to practice at home. Practice is lonely. And all young people need lots of parental encouragement to stay on the practice train. And listening to them, little mini concerts, is one of the best ways to do it. Like once a week, we're going to have a concert and we have to practice for that. Think about it, parents. You are really crucial in that step. Good night, everyone.